First, congratulations on the 30 days. That's huge. 30 days of sobriety is a huge accomplishment. So congratulations. And I like this how he says, no sweats and shakes, lucky him. That is the case. Like, I will share about alcohol DTs, especially how deadly they can be, because again, you do run into a lot of people that you don't run into that. I will say the easiest way you could tell how bad your DTs are going to be is if you're the alcoholic that in the morning, next thing you know, give it an hour or two once you wake up, at least maybe if you don't have alcohol in your system, that you start shaking, you start feeling sick and wanting to vomit. Those are signs of heavy DTs. Usually the amount of alcohol I've noticed in people is if they're consuming usually at least a fifth or more, they're going to go into DTs in the morning after they wake up after a certain period of time. Full DTs don't kick in technically for like 48 to 72 hours. They will then eventually kick in. But it is one of those, like, I don't share about alcohol DTs like to scare people away, but more to make it aware, because for my case, I was drinking 2 to 3 fifths of vodka a day. And no one told me exactly about DTs. No one told me that these were deadly. I literally didn't know alcohol withdrawal was deadly when I first got sober. All I knew is, like, I had to get sober. I had to change my life. And I was vomiting and I'm shaking, and I don't know if I'm going through cocaine withdrawals or alcohol withdrawals. Like, I didn't research or know anything about any of these withdrawals. And so there are a lot of people who can quit cold turkey with no DTs, which is awesome. But the thing is also be aware that DTs can happen. So just be careful and assess yourself. If you really want to get sober and you're really afraid of it, you get with a doctor. It's okay. There's no harm in getting with a doctor. The one thing I will say about when it comes to getting sober from alcohol and calling yourself an alcoholic and asking for help, there's a lot of help out there. It's almost socially acceptable, and like you're hoorah'd on and you're cheerleaded on to get sober. So don't be afraid to going to a doctor saying, hey, I'm afraid of DTs. And that's why I share from experience. I got sober 7/25/17. It's one day at a time. It's fighting forward with everything that you got and finding what works for you. Congratulations on this, because that's huge, man.